The Music Man project have wowed audiences and won awards whilst showcasing the talents of hundreds of incredible musicians with learning disabilities.
Well, now they will be appearing at the Royal Albert Hall with a very special guest, musical theatre legend Michael Ball, and alongside them, the band of His Majesty's Royal Marines. Well, Michael met members of the project last year who are no strangers to performing on the big stage. Super special.
Yeah, to say the least. How beautiful and moving. What great music, which matters as well, to say the very least. And we're now joined by 7 ambassadors of the Music Man project, together with the founder of the band, David Stanley, and, of course, West End musical legend, Michael Ball.
Good morning to all of you. It's so lovely to see you.
You've unleashed the beast.
Thanks for coming to join us, I know.
Yeah, Michael, how did you get involved with this incredible project?
It was instant. I went along to the big night of musicals. Was it in Manchester or Birmingham? Manchester Arena. Yeah. And as well as performing, they asked if I'd present David with a special award, which I was very happy to do in the audience. And I came down, and this lot pounced on me. And it was just the biggest, most loving hug that I got from everybody. And we started talking about David's work and talking to the kids. And I just thought, this is something I would love to become involved with. Spoke to David. I'm now a patron. And we're going to do a lot of shows together, I hope. I've never encountered anybody with so much enthusiasm for what he does, and he'll explain exactly what the thing is.
I mean, David, you know, it is a very special thing that you do, and I think, you know, what shines through as well is the power of music, isn't it? To unite people, to cut through anything and just create something beautiful.
Absolutely. I mean, music is a universal language, isn't it? And it connects absolutely everybody. Our wonderful musicians, the legend that is Michael Ball, the Royal Marines, you know, and we're all coming together in huge concerts. It's just wonderful. I have the time of my life doing my job.
I can't wait to come to this. I've just become a Lieutenant Colonel Commandant of the Royal Corps of Army Musicians, and to know that they're part of this alongside you really does should make all of us proud. And it seems to me, as I watch that music immediately move, that there's nothing at all that's compromised in the quality of the music making at all. You care deeply about that, as much as you do of including every single person, whoever they are, in making music.
You're absolutely right. I mean, I'm a classically trained musician, went to some wonderful places to study, and all I want to do is pass on that high level of expectation, that musicality, to all of our students. And these are just the small sample, our famous ambassadors. You know, there's hundreds that will be in our show at the Albert Hall.
You know, as a rubbish conductor myself, I've got to say, I'm so excited to speak to you, Daniel, because you're a conductor. I've got to say, having a look at you moving, especially your right hand, you're way better than me. You know, how do you help everyone when you're not performing too? You seem to be the kind of heart of the band.
No, I love anything because I studied at Music Man since 11 years and I love all doing songs, playing all doing instruments. It's enjoyable, fun, enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And we can see that. It absolutely shines through. Sam, can I ask you, what does it feel like when you perform?
I like to perform, like, excited. With performance, so you did all just stand up. Like what happened hall is really just massive. Yeah. It's massive. It's a big audience stand up clapping. It is family. It's Music Man family. Like one of the wings.
Yep. And Music Man is your family, and this seems like a giant family where everybody loves one another and wants to create harmony together. You know, one of the things that I can imagine must be very nerve-wracking for everybody, it would be terrifying for anybody, is to be on stage with this man, you know, and his exquisite, velvety, honey voice. But I wonder, you know, after all of these years, everybody says, whether they know you're not, you know, you're really lovely. But I've got to ask for the evidence, because I like to do that. So Wendy, where are you?
Where's Wendy?
What's he really like, Michael Ball, in rehearsals? I mean, what's it like to perform with him?
Incredible, because he's inspired us to get him to be with the Music Man, and be happy and joyful, and he's a great man.
Oh, Wens.
Yes.
How special, Michael, is it performing with them? Because this is what you're going to be doing on Monday at the Royal Albert Hall.
It's completely life-affirming. It's so joyous. I've just been talking to everyone, saying, is everyone getting nervous? So I've given them my trick.
What's your trick?
The trick is when we go... don't blush, Wendy. The trick is when we go out there and you see all the crowd in front of you looking at you expectantly, imagine them without their clothes on.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they're not as scary.
Yeah. And then that makes everybody laugh.
And it made Wendy blush.
Not always a happy look. David, for people out there that think to themselves, music isn't for me, performing isn't for me, I'm not included, like some of these wonderful ambassadors may have felt, what would your message be to them?
Well, pretty much all of us have felt that at some point. But if you go for it, if you have meaning to your life and a purpose, and for us, that's performing, then it can lead to some extraordinary things. And we are proof of that. They are proof of that. They've played the London Palladium, the Royal Albert Hall. They've performed in front of the King, who gave us a standing ovation. We didn't imagine him naked, I want to say. I'm sure that's against all sorts of protocol.
Don't do that.
Honestly, it was we've just done... They're world record holders. They hold the world record for the most amount of triangles played at once. So the achievements... But we are representing the community that was once forgotten in many ways. Yep. So we are then teaching everybody else a lesson. There will be thousands of people there on Monday at the Albert Hall, and there will be 250 Music Man Project students performing, and they will be the stars.
I know I'm an also-ran.
You're going to get sidelined.
To really celebrate what people can do, what they can bring to a musical community, rather than, frankly, the way people feel when they're told that they can't. And I think that's so empowering. Michael, I was saying, before we came back from the break, that you've done that. A lot of people that come to your music will, given the repertoire in your concert, be it Les Miserables or some of the opera that you do, listen to you and... they might like other things, but they're proud to enjoy the music.
Music is... There's only two kinds of music. There's music you like and music you don't. Right. There's good music and there's not so good. And the way that one approaches how you perform, you look at these guys throwing their heart and souls and helping each other to create this wonderful sound. Yeah. That's great music. When? I wish you were around here. I wish you were around here, lovely. But it's true. And it inspires, but I'm sure David will say, when people come into the group new and they're nervous and they don't know how it works, there's this big hug sent around them, and then they get the music, then they get the enthusiasm and they get the confidence to then start singing or playing instruments or to be part of a community.
That's the passion that you really talk about on your radio show you've just taken over as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it's exciting, right?
Yes, it is.
How are you feeling about it?
It is. Well, I start in June. I've taken over love songs.
Love songs.
And...
what's your favourite love song, by the way?
Oh,
I should have
love
prepared.
changes everything.
Oh, of course.
Hands and faces, earth and sky. Love you more.
There's a lot of love in the room because, of course, it's we're feeling the sad loss of Steve, right? Aren't we? It's kind of big shoes to fill at the same time.
It is huge, but I mean, Steve created Appointment to Listen radio, and radio at its best is when it's you and just the listener. You're talking to them intimately, and to share stories from people's lives and the music that inspired them. But no one did it better than him. But I'm tasked with the chance to have a go, and I'm really looking forward to it. I loved his show.
Just at the Albert Hall, how can we come and see it and give us a preview of some of the songs you're going to be singing?
Wow. OK, so 7 o'clock Monday evening.
Yeah. Right.
We're very happy that the tube strike has been cancelled.
Yes.
So
that makes it easier, doesn't it?
And it's the Music Man Project from all across the country. All of our students are coming together to perform, accompanied by His Majesty's Band of the Royal Marines, with a massed choir of 280, in music that's generally original music that I've composed.
Brilliant.
And we're just, sharing the love through music.
Yeah. And he writes magnificent music.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Favourite song?
Oh, I should say Love Changes Everything, but I'm going to choose Music is Magic, because for us, that is what it means.
Oh, and that is, I mean, it's just a special song, and the words from it as well, isn't it? About feeling it in your heart, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for coming in. We cannot wait to hear you in action. Would you like to say something, Sam?
Yeah, I like to 10 Madeley Street.
10 Downing Street. We have performed at 10 Downing Street.
Madeley Street. Thank you for David and Michael Ball. Love it. You always do.
We love it.
We always do. We did everything we do.
Oh,
They do. We've even performed in San Diego.
I am so impressed, though, because I think, you know, it's nerve-wracking. That the Royal Albert Hall is an amazing venue, isn't it? But as you say, when you look out, a lot of people there, but it's going to be something super special.
Really will.
God, I do wonder what you sing at number 10. I mean, see you later, alligator. Anyway.
Thank you all very much. Enjoy.
Such a joy to have met you and a privilege. And good luck for your concert on Monday.
Meet you, bye.
Keep up with the great music.
Oh, hang on.
I like it how they music and project.
Oh, hold on. Let me come over because we haven't got a microphone on you. Let me just bring that over. What would you like to say?
I like how they music man project, how they done the Montmorency people, and we formed the 10 Down Street, and we formed everyone, and we what's Sam and the
Speaker's House. We performed at Speaker's
Yes.
House.
we performed the.
DJ, you're very famous as well. DJ is very well known.
Thank you. Can't speak. You know what's that? Oh, is that guy's name? The
speaker.
Yeah, it's Mr. Speaker.
Lindsay Hoyle.
Lindsay Hoyle and Sam Marsh. Yeah. Well, there is. My questions is they kiss the other cheek and they cross the other cheek and they ended up kissing in the lips.
Oh, that's a story, isn't it? My goodness.
It's been that sort of day today.
Listen, thank you all so much, because I can see your passion and your enthusiasm. Do you know, I am so sorry we are running out.
I know.
But listen, stay there. Well, we have got some time. We found some more time, so there we are. What would you like to say?
Well, I have been enjoying Music Man since I joined it in September 2020. And I have been learning singing and dancing so quickly. And I am in 2001. I did write a letter to Queen Elizabeth II to tell her that I joined Music Man, and long time ago, I was invited to meet her at her Golden Jubilee in 16th of May 2002, and I think she was pleased to know that Music Man has a member who was invited to meet her.
What a special thing to do. Well done to you. Oh, that is lovely. We might have to just finish the rest of the programme. We're just going to talk to all of you. It's really
Music Man,
special.
it's everybody. Monday, the great Michael Ball amongst this incredible community of music makers. Music is for everybody. If you ever wanted to believe it or see it or hear it, it's writ large here. Now,